The Mercedes GLB 350 seats 7. The BMW iX3 seats 5. Everything else you need to know about this car starts from that one difference and builds outward. Whether 7 seats in a compact electric SUV is a genuine advantage, or a marketing trick that costs you something elsewhere, is the question this walk-around answers. The proportions grew nearly 4 inches in length over the old GLB, and the upright greenhouse is the architectural reason the third row exists. The MANUFAKTUR Alpine Grey on this show car at the Martigny Motor Show catches light from every angle on this floor. The flush handles and 94-star grille push the drag coefficient down to 0.26, which for a car shaped like a small brick is impressive. The BMW iX3 is longer, lower, sleeker. The Mercedes is taller, boxier, and fits 2 more passengers. 3 screens stretch across a single gloss black panel, and you will either love this dashboard or think Mercedes mounted a television where the padding should be. The 14-inch center touchscreen runs the latest MBUX with a 0-layer home screen. I spent 10 minutes in this cabin, and what surprised me was not the screens, it was the materials. Every surface my hands found had been considered. The AI voice assistant on this platform responds conversationally, and when it works, it replaces half the reasons you would touch the screen. What the price board reveals about the options on this car is in the verdict, and it changes the recommendation. The front sports seats in black Nappa leather hold you without squeezing on a longer drive, and the driving position sits high enough to see clearly over the flat bonnet. The one option on this car I would never skip is the adaptive damping at 687 francs. Without it, the ride on 20-inch AMG wheels gets fidgety over patchy roads and bouncy over speed bumps, a design choice every reviewer who has driven the base suspension confirms. The compromise lives in the verdict. The rear bench slides 140 millimeters. In its rearmost position, adults up to 5'6" fit in the third row without their knees pressing the seat back ahead. 4 child seats lock across rows 2 and 3, which is the specification that separates this car from every rival on the shortlist. Fold the third row flat and you get 19.1 cubic feet behind the second row. Drop everything flat and it opens to 60.6, which matches the iX3. Under the bonnet, the frunk adds 4.5 cubic feet, enough for charging cables and a carry-on, separating clean equipment from passenger luggage. 349 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 5.3 seconds to 60. The iX3 makes 463 and gets there faster. But the iX3 also costs more and does not carry your children's friends home from school. 380 pound-feet of torque arrives without delay, and the regenerative braking offers 4 levels, including an adaptive mode that reads navigation data ahead of curves. Real-world range sits around 275 to 300 miles on a mixed route. The 800-volt architecture charges from 10 to 80% in 22 minutes, and a 10-minute stop adds roughly 160 miles. The heat pump pulls from the motor, the battery, and the outside air at the same time, which means the cabin heats twice as fast as the old EQB in freezing weather while using half the energy. My verdict on this car changed direction once I read the price board. The reason is not what you expect. This show car costs 82,000 Swiss francs, roughly $104,000. The base price is 63,500. That gap is 20,000 francs in options, and the one detail buried in that list is that the DC fast charging system that unlocks the full 320 kilowatt charging speed is a 609 franc add-on. The headline charging figure is not standard, it is optional equipment. If you need 7 seats and the iX3 cannot give you that, this is the car. Configure it carefully, skip the MANUFAKTUR paint, keep the adaptive damping and the DC charging, and you have a compact family SUV that the BMW cannot replace, no matter how impressive its range figure is. 2 extra seats is not a spec line. It is the reason half the buyers on this shortlist will never seriously consider the alternative. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, Hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.